case capture the leads. So that's just something that I was not generating leads in a strong way online before. And that has been, I told you before, I'm drowning with the number of leads right now. Now I have 5, 6 different leads that come in every single day.
Welcome to my legal academy, helping lawyers work smart, scale fast, and enjoy life.
First and foremost, this is a question I like to ask everyone. It helps me kind of get to know everyone as well. But what was the main driving purpose of you joining my legal academy in general?
So I just wanted to sort of reinvigorate my law firm. So post-COVID, I had some partners. There's some older partners that sort of started to step away or slow down toward retirement. And so I knew it was my opportunity. I also had a significant verdict, so I had some funds available to reinvest into the company and to grow the law firm. And it was my direction as they were retiring and solely my choice of which direction law firm was going to take. I was very sold on the both the technological aspect to improve, law firm efficiency, improve law firm revenue through the use of leveraging technology going forward, but also in terms of not just revenue, not just business, in terms of structure. I like the concept that he was promoting, like the concept of restructuring your law firm in an efficient way. And apart from just revenue, apart from money aspects, which are important, obviously, but just in terms of overall structure. When I joined my firm, I've been at my firm over 20 years. Well, it was very old fashioned. I mean, the lawyers were literally using dictaphones and yellow pads, putting tapes on their secretary's keyboard at night. And the secretaries were pop on the headphones and type it up. And that continued because that's just the way these lawyers were trained to do things. I made changes from that as I took over my firm and grew it. But the stuff that Sam promotes and you guys MLA is promoting is next level. Yeah.
Awesome. So what would you say then is the number one thing that you have done since you started that changed the efficiency and structure of your firm?
Probably 2 things. One is the case capture the leads. So that's just something that I was not generating leads in a strong way online before. And that has been, I told you before, I'm drowning with the number of leads right now, and trying to build up different structures to handle all that. So that is huge, that aspect to it. But then all the ideas around leveraging technology to make the firm more efficient. I have a team of VAs that I've brought on board. I'm in the process right now. I'm interviewing to fill 2 attorney slots, 1 more experienced attorney, 1 associate attorney, and to bring in on a closer intaker as well. Those are the 2 big changes that I've implemented in my firm. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. So the automations, what has been the automation that you've put in place that's kind of been the biggest shift for you personally for time? Obviously, we're talking about growing, efficiency in the firm in general, but what about for you?
There's 2 parts to that, right? There's the business generation part. And so the Facebook leads and also I signed up for the LSA and getting those with the company that he recommended. And so those leads are pouring in. I have meetings this afternoon to try to, with a firm that helps manage the leads, because I have leads coming in from obviously Facebook and Instagram, now from LSA, from regular Google, from my form on my website, from this new aspect called Intakers, another type of software firm that's attached to my website. There's another channel to bring in leads. Now I have 5, 6 different leads that come in every single day, and it's a little overwhelming. So this afternoon I have this meeting with the company that will sort of consolidate them and make it more manageable. And then I can bring in the intaker and handle it from one centralized source. That also works with my CRM. And so those types of connections and those type of network that Sam has developed and you guys has helped, connect people with, including myself, that is really important. But that's just the business generation side. The second side of it was that really has transformed my practice is I moved everything to G Suite. I had a cloud-based thing, but it wasn't as honed as I really enjoy working in the Google platform with email and my file server. It's also connected up to with my CRM, which I use Fileline. And so that has been a big change that I really found valuable.
What do you think at this point has been like the biggest aha moment for you as far as everything that you've put into place already? I mean, you've put so much into place in the short amount of time that you've been here, but what would you say is the biggest like aha moment?
Well, that's why, what I wanted to emphasize in this call today is those parts of it, the business generation, but also the law firm, streamlining and management sort of aspect of the program. Those are two halves, right? But the third part that's been sort of a surprise to me that has been extremely valuable is the community part of MLA. Listening to other attorneys, helping other attorneys when I have an idea, like, oh, why don't you try this? Them helping me with other ideas. I know it's corny, but just listening on Fridays, which is sort of that general discussion area, in addition to the practice focused area that we do for the PI track, but also some of the seminars that you guys are starting with other attorneys that are attorney-led seminar programs. That part has been great. And reason for that, I think, is because coming out of COVID, we're sitting here behind our screens, talking to other people on screens, but it's really sort of isolating in some ways. And so listening to all those different perspectives from attorneys all over the country has been sort of a great plus that I didn't anticipate. I'm not necessarily a touchy-feely community builder type of lawyer. I'm kind of the sole, put my head down and get to work type, but that has been a surprising great benefit for me.
Hey, hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you're a lawyer and you're looking to work smart, scale fast, and enjoy life, right below this video, you'll find a link to book a call to speak to my team so we can tell you how we've been able to help over 500 law firm owners scale their law firm. Now back to the video.
That is definitely an area that I'm excited to continue to watch people finding out that people are having side conversations with each other and kind of being accountability partners and all of that. So that's been a great thing for me to see as well. I think it's needed for everyone. We all need some form of support some way or another. So the last question is, how do you feel about the support that you get inside My Legal Academy? I know that there is a ton of other programs out there and a lot of people are in a lot of programs. So how do you feel about the support you get as far as from Sam and the entire team?
In the beginning, especially with getting the Facebook leads built up, using the coordinator that you guys have, she's been great. And so if there's ever a need, it's available, like snap of the fingers. And there's really, again, what you guys are doing, sort of the model of the business, I think, is at least how I'm interpreting it. The model for the business that you guys have set up, using the coordinators, using even a silly thing like the calendar application for it, using the school website for that feedback, is a model that we can use to replicate for our own businesses. Leveraging those resources that you guys have, those help people, the technology, the forums, all the content that Sam saves. I'm trying to replicate for my own business for the people that I bring on as well. And so that's what I think is another great model of an MLA system. Yeah.
Totally out of curiosity, what is your revenue goal that you set for your firm this year?
So I set it for 1.2. It's hard for PI to sort of, sometimes cases take forever, right? And I've seen the signings go up and signings go down and that type of thing. Once I get through this sort of crush of trying to deal with the amount of leads that are coming in, I'm going to be on track for a good result. And so, but that's the goal that I set for myself when I started back in January, February. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm excited to track that too. I'm also excited to kind of hear how you implement or what you put into place, because I think it'll be great for the other members too. Like when you have an influx of leads, like what is it that gets put in place that actually works, that, doesn't have things fall through the cracks or miss things. So I think that'll be a definite benefit to everyone to see exactly, what you do and what works.
Absolutely. Yeah. Happy to share.